When I was a young man, I carried my pack, and I lived the free life of a rover. From the Murray's green basin to the dusty outback, I waltzed my Matilda all over. Then in 1915, my old country said, son, it's time to stop rambling, for there's work to be done. So they give me a tin hat and they give me a gun. Then they sent me away to a great war. And the band played Waltzing Matilda as our ship pulled away from the quay. And amidst all the cheers, all the flag waving and the tears, well, we sailed off to Gallipoli. How well I remember that terrible day when our blood stained the sand and the water, and how in that hell they called Suvla Bay we were butchered like lambs at the slaughter. Johnny Turk, he was ready, he primed himself well, he rained us with bullets and he showered us with shells, and in 10 minutes flat we were all blown to hell. He nearly blew us back home to Australia. While the band played Waltzing Matilda, well, we all stopped to bury our slain. And we buried ours, and the Turks, they burned theirs. And then we started all over again. Now those who were living did their best to survive in that mad world of blood, death and fire. And for 10 long weary weeks I kept myself alive, while around me all the corpses piled higher. Then a big Turkish shell, it knocked me arse overhead, and when I awoke in a hospital bed, when I seen what they had done, Christ, I wished I were dead. For I never knew there were worse things than dying. No more waltzing Matilda all along the green bush, far and near. For to hump tent and pegs, sure a man needs both his legs. No more waltzing Matilda for me. Now they collected all the crippled, the wounded and the maimed, and they shipped us back home to Australia. The legless and the armless, the blind, the insane, those proud wounded heroes of Suvla. And when our ship pulled into Circular Quay, well, I looked at the place where me legs used to be, and thank Christ there was no one they're waiting for me, for to grieve, nor to mourn, nor to pity. And the band played Waltzing Matilda as they carried us down the gangway. But sure nobody cheered, but they just stood there and stared, and then they turned all their faces away. Well, now every April I sit on the porch and I watch as this parade passes before me, and I see all me old comrades, how proudly they all march, reliving the dreams of past glories. I see the old men all twisted and torn, the forgotten heroes for forgotten war. And all the young people, they ask me, what the hell are they marching for? Sure, now I ask myself the same question. And the band played Waltzing Matilda, and the old men, they still answer the call. But year after year, the numbers, they get fewer, and now no one marches here at all. Waltzing Matilda, Waltzing Matilda, who'll come a waltzing Matilda with me? And their ghosts may be heard as they pass by the Bourbon. Who'll come a waltzing Matilda with me?